I'm like, I'm sure there's something that, yeah. I was just looking at that money. Yeah. So basically, struggling with things in a rapid yeah. This is a Noah's Ark. It's like a stuffed playset. Oh, so it's a can. Yeah. So this might be interesting. Let's see. We'll have people coming on just shortly. There's somebody. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you here. Tell me who you are so I can give you a shout out. Yay, we've got people watching now. Hello, hello. It takes a while to get them to start popping up on my screen that there's people watching. So glad to have you here. Let me know your name and where you're from so I can give you a shout out and say hello to you. We're happy to have you. I am Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and we are doing What's New Wednesday. And this is going to be so much fun today because we're going to do something we haven't done. Somebody's waving to me. Hello. Because we have a box that I've not opened yet. We're going to do a What's in the Box. Who remembers that? What's in the box? Lori Gutzman does. Girlfriend's on there. She needs to come on over here and do What's in the Box with me. I haven't opened this box yet. Those are the most fun ones, right? Christine from, oh, it doesn't say, but hi, Christine. And Sherry and Wiley. Hello, hello. We have customers here too watching live. They're walking around. Of course, I always look like I'm talking to myself, and I know, every now and then somebody walks in and they'll hear me talking, and they don't really realize I have a little tiny camera in front of me right there. And they just walk by and they look at me like, who's she talking to? It's pretty funny. But yeah, we've got some fun stuff to show you. Lynn Haley, that is a good looking top you have. Oh, thank you. Yay! You know what? It's a dress. It's actually a maxi dress. It goes down to my ankles. You want me to tell you why I have to wear that? There's a story behind it. My husband and I went camping this weekend, and I wore shorts and tennis shoes because it was warm out, right? And we went hiking. I say hike. No, we went walking through the forest. He calls it hiking. And I was like, this isn't hiking, this is walking because there's nothing hiking about it. Okay. So we went walking through the forest, but it was a path. So everything was fine. And I didn't worry about it. I had no ticks on me, I had no bugs on me. Everything was fine. Then we happened to have a particularly beautiful, clear night, one of the nights there. And he and I are stargazers. Love, love, love to look up at the stars. So we go driving over to this parking lot within the park, right? Because we were in East Texas, so it was a lot of pine trees around, and you couldn't see the sky in a lot of areas, at least not to the fullness we wanted to see. So we drove over to this parking lot and got out, and oh my goodness, could you see the stars like never before? I haven't seen them this beautiful in Texas where I live. Um, Ever. I can't remember seeing them like this. Usually, when I see them so beautiful like that, is when I'm in the mountaintops of Colorado and it's a super clear night. This night, it's so clear we can see the microwave, the Milky Way. Not the microwave, the Milky Way. So while it's so beautiful, I'm looking around and I'm looking from different angles, and I walk into the grass that's right there, which is all cut grass. But what does grass have? Chiggers. Chiggers. And I stood in the grass for, oh, a solid hour and walked back and forth in the grass. I don't know why I got out off the parking lot. I should have stayed in the parking lot, but I'm walking around in the grass at night. So I'm sure I'm kicking up every little chigger there is. Now my legs look like I have measles or something, and they itch. So I have my spray with me that I spray all the time on my legs. But I didn't want to wear shorts today because it is just a little. Oh, if somebody doesn't know that story, they'd be looking at me going, what, what she got? She ages. So I'm wearing a long dress today so that you don't have to, so that nobody here has to see my legs. That's my story. Has that ever happened to anybody out there, or is it just me that has dumb moves like that? I see my husband stayed in the parking lot the whole time. He didn't walk all over the grass like I did, and he didn't get eaten up by chiggers like I did. But oh yeah, 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 yeah. It was so worth the bug bites. I would do it again in a heartbeat. This time with the spray on me, with the off spray, bug spray on me. I would do it again in a heartbeat. We're like big time sky watchers. If any of you all are out there that like to look at the sky like I do, there's a very cool app called Go Skywatch. Go Skywatch. And you load it on your phone, and then you have to set it up, do a little tiny bit of setup. It's not hard. And you have to allow it to track you, because it will find your longitude and latitude of where you're located anytime you're out. So I can do this from anywhere in the world. I have to reorient it, and by that you just move it around like this, and then give it a minute and it reorients to where you are. And then you just point it up at the sky, and it tells you the name of every star that you're looking at. You can look at thousands and thousands of them. I have to scale it back because it's too many of them. So I scale it back so that I can see what my naked eye is seeing. But literally, this app shows billions of stars. It's amazing. And it's called Go Skywatch. No, I'm not endorsed by them. I wish I was, but I'm not. But it is the coolest app. So I'm always out there looking at different stars, constellations. I mean, just everything. And you can also, it will give you the constellation names, what they are. You can see the Andromeda, the next big galaxy. It looks like a star sometimes, and you can see that. It is just amazing what you can see with this app. It's just so cool. Now, from our view, oh, and it shows it close up. So, like if you look at Neptune, for instance, would look like if you were like close to it, right? Of course, you're not. To us and our not naked eye, it just looks like a star. It doesn't look like anything. Same with the constellations and galaxies. But we got to see the Milky Way. It was so cool. So cool. So I do highly, highly encourage you to do it. Hi, Jenny Miller. Thanks for joining us. I have some fun stuff to show you. I am excited because we also got some new products in the store, which I'm going to show you first. And then we're going to open a box. I think I know what's in the box, but I don't know for sure. I think I have an idea. And if it is what I think it is, I might buy it all and take it home with me. I'm just saying, okay? Because I've been waiting for this to come out, waiting and waiting. So I am so excited about this. Let's see what we've got going on this week. We have some fun things. For one, the wonder. We are going to be teaching this, the Miss Jenny Miller that's right there. Hi, Sandy and Barbara. Thanks for joining us. Happy to have you here. So, this coming Friday, we have the One Block Wonder, and Jenny Miller is going to be teaching that. This is such a fun quilt top to make. It is not hard to do. A few little tips you need to learn, and you are off and running. And the thing is it looks very complicated, and it's a big wow factor to it. Like you look and you're like, wow, did I make that? Um, it's just amazing. And she will be teaching that class this coming Friday. Register for it. We would love to have you here. On Saturday, we have the second day of Kitmas. Remember, we're doing the 12 days of Kitmas, and that started last Saturday. Last Saturday, for the 12 days of Kitmas, we had the Atkinson Designs quick shopping bag. And I'm going to show you that in a minute because we still have kits. The whole idea behind the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Kitmas, is that these are quick, easy gifts that you can make in an hour or so and give them away as gifts. I love this because, again, these make great gifts for people that you want to acknowledge, but you don't really want to do a big gift for them. The bank teller at the bank, right? I don't get the same lady all the time, so I don't want to just single out one, but I want to acknowledge that they see me all the time and address me by my name. So I want to acknowledge them. These little gifts that we're showing off for the 12 days of Kitmas, perfect for it. So I'll be showing you that in a minute. We have our hand sewing club coming up next Wednesday. If you're a hand sewer and you live in the area, come on by between 9 and 11 and do some stitching with us. It's really fun. We have a fun group of ladies. On Thursday, the 10th, we have a carpenter wreath class. This is a fun wall hanging. Jenny Miller will also be teaching this. This is foundation paper piece. It's a really fun way to learn foundation paper and it's easy. Barbara King, yes, we do have some of the kits available online, and I will be telling you where we can find them in just a minute. So, Carpenter Wreath class is coming up. That's on Thursday. Not mistaken, Mahjong. So if you've been thinking about joining a group that plays beginner Mahjong, because we are not professionals and we are not experienced, we still sit there with our instruction book and our little checklist. But if you would like to come and play with us, you can. We'll be playing Thursday evening. Improv quilting next Friday on the 11th. This is the second part to the improv quilting class we had before. Bonnie is teaching it, and she does just a wonderful job. If you haven't had a chance to see what it looks like, go online and look at our website and see what some of the improv quilts look like. Really beautiful. They're like little mini masterpieces. And I say mini because they don't typically get very big, although they can. Scene, which makes it super easy to learn how to do. Yes, it is. And we will be doing that next Saturday on the 12th. Then, that next Saturday, part of the 12 days of Kitmas, we have oven mitts. Again, fast and easy pattern. Boom, boom, boom. Knock them out. People love them. You know, it's one of those things that I never think I want an oven mitt until I get an oven mitt. And I'm like, where have you been? I love you. The Bodobo class, I will be teaching that again on Tuesday, October 15th. Come and join me for that. It's a fun, quick little bag to do. Also, something you can do for those little gifts, right? And a collage quilting class. I will be teaching collage quilting on Thursday and Friday, October 17th and 18th. And that will be, of course, here in the store. It's a lot of fun. You can pick whatever pattern you want to do. You don't have to pick whatever I'm showing on the internet on my class page. You can pick whatever one. These are the Laura Heine patterns, and she is the artist behind Fiberworks. Then Saturday, the 19th, D-Stash Blast. Friends, if you don't have this on your calendar and you live close to us here, okay, maybe within an hour drive. How's that? If you live close to us, you want to come to our D Stash Blast. We have over 50 people this year, and it is a garage sale, swap sale, thrift sale for quilting, sewing, knitting, weaving, all that kind of stuff. It is so cool. And that will be going on Saturday, the 19th, from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. Everybody who registered for a table, they come out, they set up a table in a parking space, and they set up everything they want to sell. And oh my gosh, personally, I can't believe they have this much stuff at home. Okay. Some of these ladies set up, and I swear they rival what I have here. You've got so much stuff. But yes, you will find some great deals at the D Stash Blast because they want to get their stuff cleaned out of their house. Maybe they bought it and don't like it so much anymore. Maybe they bought it and don't want to finish it. So half finished projects, but they're easy to finish. There's all kinds of stuff, and you'll find stuff that hasn't even been opened yet. So it is really, really something fun to come and do. And you can come over to do that on Saturday, October 19th from 9 to 1. It's also on our website, so you can read about it right there. So, any questions? Anybody asking questions out there? So, let me show you. I'm going to start off at, see, I'm still itching. I have a bite right here. One of those little chiggers jumped all the way up to my arm. Stop a bite here. Um, so let me show you the first little kit miss that we did. I'm gonna reach down here. Look at this fun bag. Look at this fun shopping bag. Super easy to do. This is going to be a bag to take shopping with you to the grocery store. You know what I love about it? These two rings right here. Let me show you. These two rings right here, they go on the edge. They go on that frame that holds the plastic bags. The frame at the checkout counter if you're checking yourself out, or sometimes not even if you're checking yourself out. And there's this little frame, and it has two protruding pieces like this, and all the plastic bags that they tear off are right there. That's what this goes on. It fits there. So now all you do is you fill it up right there, and it's ready to go. Not only that, now this is super easy, but I'm going to tell you, I don't know how to fold it up. Debbie, do you know how to fold this one up?
You end up turning it inside out and go into the pocket.
Yeah, I think she's right.
You try it and see.
Let me see.
Go ahead and chat, but I think we're gonna go like. So you're basically folding it up so that you have the pocket on the other side, and then I think you basically flip it all so it goes in.
Does that mean you're telling me to flip it all? Okay, hold on. So I'm going to go like this, right? Like that?
I think so.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Flip it all
I know it all turns inside out and does something cool to store it, but I haven't tried flipping it yet.
And then you can just keep that in your purse.
And keep it in your purse, she says. Look how cool that is. I love that. Look how fun this is. So these patterns, this is the Atkinson. It's called a simple sack, just like this. We have this available on our website, the simple sack, right? And you can see all the different designs you can make with it. Again, this is the frame that it shows. See at the grocery store, that's the frame arms that you have the plastic bags on. So cute. Oh my gosh. When Taylor picked this out for her 12 days of Kitmas, she just had the best idea. So we have these different kits available. Look at this one, this Halloween one. Oh, it's so cute. You know who did this one was Jen. And it came out so cute because you know what? You can use it as a Halloween bag to collect your candy in, and then continue to use it all month long because it's spooky season. You can use it all month long for Halloween. So this is the simple sack with the Halloween. You can find these online. Oh, what is Taylor says? Oh, this video shows you how to fold your simple sack in 30 seconds. Not like me that has to figure out. So there we go. She put a link on there. So here is the simple sack right here. This is going to finish at 14 by 12 by 7. So this is one of the kits right here. Here, it's the same one. Then we have some fun little ones. Here is Ruby Star. I have to try to hold it so you can see it with the glare. So Ruby Star, you have some fun little exercise ladies and some complimentary fabric right there. Totally fun. Here is a different Halloween one with the pretty daisies and spider web and then some gorgeous moths. And here is another one, Ruby Star, again, some floral design and then some fun little geometrics right here. Another totally fun one to have and to work on. And one last one right here. This one has some little apples on it and then the little orange to go with it. Another fun little fall harvest one. So if you want one of these, stop in the store. Do you want one? Here's the pattern. I'll give you the pattern to look at. You can buy it if you want to.
I won't come anywhere beyond.
You can come. It's all looking right here, down, straight down right now.
I know, but
You're okay. So this is the pattern. We have the patterns separate from the kits because obviously you only need the pattern once, but you might want to do 5 kits. And you're also, for this, you're going to need half a yard of both your regular bag fabric and your contrast. So whatever your contrast and your main bag, it's going to be half a yard that you're going to get. I know. Yep, you could piece half a yard. Sure. So this was just a lot of fun to show this past Saturday. We sold so many of them because you know what? It's kind of nice when you're not having to think and the kits are just ready for you to go. I don't know if we still have any apple ones or watermelon or whatever these are. Watermelon. I kind of see how it's folding. Oh, I get it now. Let me see. I think I get it. Maybe not. Okay, I thought I understood what I was doing. I don't understand the assignment, obviously. And look how she did this fun little zigzag right here. I don't know if you can see it. See the zigzag stitching she did? Super cute. Super cute. And then, of course, you have a little clip right here where you can clip your keys or anything like that. Just a super, super cute project. I'm going to put this aside and show you some of the other fun stuff that we have. Let's see. Sandra says, where do you find the video?
I'm gonna post it. I'm getting it from Taylor.
Oh, she's going to post it. Debbie's going to post it in just a minute. And the video shows you how to fold it. Doesn't show you how to make it, correct?
Correct.
It just shows you how to fold it. So that is going to be posted here just shortly. She's going to give you the link for it. So the other things I want to show you, I'm going to grab a couple of things right here. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Let me grab something. Hold on.
so the yard by the bowl, you get these here, the smallest.
Flinging stuff around. Hang on. Okay. This is something else that we just got. I'm going to come right over here. We got these little screwdriver sets. And you might say, I really don't need a screwdriver set, especially one little like that. So why are you carrying it? Well, a lot of people have to unscrew the foot plate on their sewing machine. And usually your sewing company, the company you bought it from, gives you a long screwdriver like this. What this is going to do is give you a short little screwdriver. Look, it's 1.5 inches big. Okay. It's going to give you a short screwdriver so that you can get under the arm right here, the arm of the sewing machine like this on top. And you're working on the throat space. And you can screw it or unscrew it right here because it's nice and short. So this little set comes with a Phillips head and a flat head. So you've got a flat head, a Phillips head. This is also really handy when you're changing out needles or anything else that you might have to unscrew on your sewing machine. This is just really handy because it's nice and short. So a lot of sewing machines also, they might give you a short little screwdriver, but you know what it is? It's a flat little piece of metal. It looks like a coin that has a little pop out of metal, and you put it in there and you turn the coin. And I don't know about you all, I can't do that so well anymore. My hands are getting old, right? They're a little bit chunky. They're a little bit clunky, I should say. So these are some great little screwdriver sets. This is by Gypsy Quilter, and these only run $7.99. If you want some, let me know. Tell me you want it on here, and we'll contact you after the live and get them shipped out to you. Super great. The other thing that we got, these ultra fine, easy tweezy, precision detailed tweezers. I don't know about you all. I always need tweezers when I'm sewing. I don't know if it's just me. I need tweezers because sometimes I'm trying to pick out a little tiny piece of thread, or I'm trying to reach something I can't reach. And I don't want to go downstairs and get my eyebrow, what do you call it? Eyebrow tweezers. So this is, it can't focus on here. There we go. This is little bitty tweezers. Look how fine that point is right there. So that I can pick up little tiny things like that and not have to worry about not being able to reach it. And they're nice and long. What's the matter?
Can I share something with you? That
Yes.
Joanna said that these are great because they have a very sharp tip. That some people, when you're working with linen, they like to use that to really even out some of the threads, especially if you're doing cross stitch on them. So they're really helpful because it's not your typical tweezers that are flat. They're very sharp on the edges, which is great for that. You could almost use it as a stiletto or a stylus.
I didn't know that. Thank you. So Dwana works here. She's a needle pointer and what do you call it? Beadwork, anything small like that. This lady loves it. So she beadwork and then cross stitch, embroidery, all that kind of stuff. So she loves these miniature little dioramas. I mean to tell you, the stuff she does is crazy beautiful. So we've got these tweezers here. They just came in. Again, if you want a set, let us know in the comments and we will get one and send it to you. This is going to run $12.99 and it is the Gypsy Quilter that has this. It's precision detail tweezer. Really, really neat. And it's 5.5 inch long, ultra fine point. You can see it right there. Now, when I am teaching classes, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me.
She's one of those that.
I know. I gotta sneeze 100 times. I'm so sorry. If I don't stop what I'm doing, I'll just keep sneeze. I have to sneeze. I have to stop when I'm talking and be able to sneeze. Otherwise, it all comes out like I'm having a train wreck. So these magic marking pens, this is something new by Taylor Seville. And this is really, really nice to be able to use on dark fabrics. It is a white marking pen and the lines disappear a few minutes after you've used it, or you can erase it with a damp cloth. It's water erasable. This is really nice when you are trying to mark on dark fabrics. So many of the marking pens are either purple or blue, right? And the ink comes out purple or blue. Well, if you're working on a dark fabric, you can't see purple or blue. I mean, think about working on something like this. You can't see purple or blue. You're going to want to do it with something lighter, but some of the light stuff doesn't come out. You know, you have to play with it a little bit. This one is going to come out with either brushing it off or erase it with a damp cloth. And it shows you some examples right there. it says lines will appear a few seconds after use. So you're going to go ahead and mark it, and then the lines come kind of bloom, and you'll see them right there come up. Really, really nice. This is running $12.99. Really cool. And it's by Taylor Seville. Magic White Marking Pen. Magic White Marking Pen. So very good. Very good. Let's see. What else do I have? I have some fun things. Okay. My hand stitchers out there. My hand stitchers. I have several people who do the English paper piecing, right? And for my purists out there who use the little tiny milliner needles, and I say little tiny because not only are they very fine, they also have these little tiny, tiny, tiny holes like this. Okay, I'm going to come all the way up. I don't know that it will even focus on this. You can kind of see the hole right there. Really small. I struggle to find something to thread them with, okay, using a needle threader, because my normal method of threading a needle works really well if I have larger eyes. So while I was out looking again one more time to find it on these little tiny needles, I came across this Clover purple needle threader. Now we carried another one here, a different brand, and it sometimes worked with the tiny eyes and sometimes didn't. So people were saying this one works with those little tiny eyes. So I had to give it a try. This is the purple one, okay? This is going to work on, it says Clover needles, but I'm using it on a John James needle, 0.51 to 0.89 millimeters. So these are really, really small. Also, it works with an oval eye, not a plain circle eye, and not an elongated eye like this. Okay, this is for an oval eye that's really, really small. Your instructions come right here on the inside on how to use it, but I'm going to show you how to use it because it is so easy. So it shows you step 1, step 2, and step 3 right there. And what you're going to do is get your little bitty needle. I'm going to move down a little bit more. Get your little bitty needle with the little bitty eye. Okay. I'm not good sewing with these because I bend my needles when I'm sewing. I'm not a gentle stitcher. I bend my needles very easily, so I don't use the milliner needles because they're too fine for me. So this is, but I know a lot of people do. So I was trying to find something that works for them for tiny eye threading, okay, little tiny eye threading. So I've got the needle right there. You put it with the eye of the needle down into this little hole right here, into this little spot that says 1. So you're going to put it in there. And I say cock it, which is not really what they call it. They just say set it in place. And you do that just by going like this. Wait a second. Moved it. There we go. So now it's kind of set in place. Now I'm going to get my 50 weight thread. And you can use any weight thread. I grabbed a Norafil 50 weight because I didn't want to try a very, very fine one because I don't think that's hard to thread with. And so I wanted to use something a little bit chunkier. So I am going to get that and I'm going to put that right here. Okay, so it shows you right here where to do it. The needle goes upside down in this little hole, and then you're going to run your thread. Here we go. You're going to run your thread right here in this little opening. Okay, then it says hold your thread gently. Now, gently means you're not going to push it down like this so hard that it can't come up out of there. And it means you're not going to leave it just loose willy-nilly. You're just going to hold it gently to give it a little bit of support. Then you push this down like that, and you pull up your needle, and voila, it's threaded. Then you can cut your thread right here with the thread cutter. That's this little point right here, number 3, with the thread cutter. And you've got that little tiny eye threaded. So let me show you again, because I think this is so cool. I want to show you on something white so you can see what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the thread cutter, okay? Eye upside down into your little hole. It sets in place just like that, okay? Get your thread. I'm going to put it right here, right in the middle. Let me show you on the side. See right here, this little dip? I'm going to set it right there. I got to reset myself again. Okay, right there. Now, holding my thread gently on both sides. I have a finger on both sides holding my thread. I'm going to push it into, I don't think I did it. There. Push it into place. Pull out my needle. You don't want to pull it out really fast because you'll pull out the thread also. Look how it threaded it. I don't know what I did. What did I do there? Oh, I did it 2 times. I should have only done it once. Okay, let me do this again. The fact that I can do it over and over again says something. Usually I can do it 1 time, but I can't do it multiple times. So that in itself impresses me that I can do it several times. Like that. I'm going to get my thread, put it right here. It is threaded. Can you see it right there? It's threaded. Pull it through as long as I want. Cut it right there. Look, that little tiny eye is threaded with a 50 weight thread. How cool is that? So this is the purple threader, needle threader from Clover. We have this in stock now. If you don't want to go to the website and look it up, give us a call. We will get everything from you. We'll call you up. We'll send you an invoice. We'll call you up. And you can get this for you right away. I love this. I'm excited about this. Who else does little tiny handwork and uses milliner needles? I know y'all are out there. Who else uses milliner needles? Because I know there's quite a few people. I just bend them all. So I'm not a good person to sew with milliner needles. I'm not gentle enough. Okay, I'll put that back in a minute. Now, here is something else I want to show you. The hot ruler. I love the hot ruler when I'm trying to do a hem. And the hem has to be the same, way, what do you call it, width all the way across. Or if I'm trying to follow something along a bag, a purse, and I need to, it says measure up 1/2 inch. This has all your measurements right there. I think you can probably see them. See these measurements, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 5/8, 3/4, plus right here. This you can iron right on it, put your fabric underneath it, fold it up and iron right on this. And it's going to take that nice crisp fold right there. You don't have to move it out of the way. It doesn't get hot to the touch. You can iron right on here. The ink doesn't come off. The numbers and measurements don't iron off. I love this hot ruler. Every time we get them in, we sell out of them very quickly. These are available now. We have some. This runs $24.99, which I know sounds a little expensive, but this is one of those things that I go, how did I live without it? Because I use it all the time. Can't even think of all the things I use it for because it sits right next to my ironing board and I'm just always grabbing it. So that is in the store now. I had to turn my fan on. I had to turn it off. So let me show you something else. I know, I'm going to open this up or not. I'm maybe not. I can't get my finger in there. This is a needle inserter and lint brush. So we can never have too many brushes to clean our sewing machine, right? To clean out the bobbins and all those little areas down there. We got to keep those really clean so that our machine is happy with us when we're working. So this is a twofer, as is this right here. I'm going to show you this in just a second. But this, when you're cleaning out, and when you're ready to change the sewing needle, this, I know I got to get this open. Let's see. I cut all my fingernails this week, so my fingernails are gone. Let me see. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Okay. Here we go. So you know what this hole right here is for? See that little tiny hole at the end? You know what that does? You know how when you have to change your sewing machine needle and it's really hard to change it because it's hard to hold it and push it all the way in and you can't tell? You get your sewing machine needle, you put it into the little hole right there, just like that. I'm trying to get it focused on there. No, it didn't like that. Sorry. Okay, let me start down here. So you can, there we go. It took it a minute to find it. No, it doesn't like that. So you have this little tiny hole. No, it doesn't say. Right there. See it? Right there. And you put your sewing machine needle right there. Now you can push it right in to the sewing machine, holding it like this to tighten the little screw. And you don't have to try to do it like this. And, do I have the flat side on the correct? Do I have it all the way in there? Now I know that I can go as far as I need to because I put it in there with the flat side to the back or to the side, whatever your machine calls for, to the front or the side. It is going to go right in there. I can reach it because I can hold it all the way back here and I can push it up as far as it needs to go and then go ahead and screw it right here. This is just like so nice. I have one right next to my sewing machine and everybody who has bought it just loves it. When they lose it, they come back to get another one because they don't want to have to be without it because you get so spoiled having it right there for your sewing machine. Now, if you have a sewing machine, I'm going to put this, I'll come back to that. If you have a sewing machine that doesn't have a needle threader on it, or perhaps you broke your needle threader on your sewing machine, this is a machine needle inserter and threader. So this works very cool because this little mechanism right here, let me see there, now I'm on gray, will thread your needle. You can see that little tiny metal part. I don't know if you can. Try to give you a little shot of it. There it is. That little tiny metal part right there is what threads your needle. So you put your needle, you put your, how do you say it? Your needle threader right where the needle is going to be facing downwards, right? Facing down. And you push it in and your thread goes in right there. The thread, this pushes the thread through the needle. So you have it threaded. Then this little tiny hook right here to grab it on the other side because it made a little loop. It pushed your thread through and it made a little loop. You're able to grab that little loop with that hook right there and you're able to pull that thread through. This is really, really nice if you don't have a needle threader on your machine and you have a hard time threading your machine. Maybe you can't see like me. This is really, really cool. On this end right here, this is going to be another needle inserter. This one, I'm going to go ahead, put my needle in there just like this. The flat side goes to the back. I have it in there as my threader. My needle inserter. Put it into my machine And then I can twist it right here, that little screw, because it is going to go right into the machine. Things to make your life easier, right? Things to make your life easier. So if you have a machine that doesn't have a needle threader, or you broke it, or you don't know how to use it, and you don't have anybody to help you, if you don't know how to use it, go to my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel, and it tells you how to use the needle threader on Elna machine, but they all work the same way. Okay, so just because you're working on a different brand of machine, they all work the same way. So here is the machine needle inserter and threader. And then, oh, I was going to show you the needles. So, what do you all think about that? Is that all fun and exciting stuff? Yes, I think it is. Don't you? Okay. Let's see. I think I might have to start showing some fun things that are in the box. What time is it? Oh my God. I can't believe it's that late already. Okay. Let's see. I've been showing you all these fun things. I just want to keep playing. Let's see what we've got coming in, or what we had land. I haven't seen it all yet. I haven't seen any of it. I'm going to open it right now. See, I got the box cutters. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Did I forget something? No, you're there. This is heavy. This is heavy? That's good. Okay. I'd pick it up and put it on the table, but I can't because it's too heavy. And that's not good safety practices. I have it in my employee manual not to lift heavy boxes by yourself. Oh, here's Debbie. She's helping me. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is. I do know what it is. Oh my gosh. I have a couple of things in here. This is going to be gorgeous. Look at this print. Let me see. I got to go to the other picture. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The color of teal and navy with that pink and gold is so beautiful. Yes, West Palm Beach. You know who this is? Jennifer Paganelli. I love Jennifer Paganelli. I have followed her for years and years, and I have had her fabric in here from time to time. Now, I say from time to time because she did change to some different distributors. She was with one company, and then she went to another company, and then she went to another company. And there were other companies that they had, it was just hard buying fabric from them. It was just very complicated. She finally went to one that's easily accessible. So it's in my round of, what do you call it, vendors in my round table, and I can buy her stuff again. And I am so excited about this. I follow her on social media, and she is so nice. If I make a comment on her fabrics or anything like that, she will comment and like my stuff. And even when I just post stuff, she'll like it. So I feel like I know a movie star. Jennifer Paganelli was raised in the Caribbean, and she has prints that are very reminiscent of how you would find Caribbean houses decorated, either in the wallpapers or in the wall paintings, stuff like maybe the ceramics on the table, like soup tureens or fruit bowls. So that's why you see stuff that almost looks like wallpaper. I mean, this is a gorgeous vintagey Victorian kind of wallpaper, but the colors are so bright. And that's her Caribbean influence coming through on there. So a lot of her stuff looks like that, where it takes a traditional print, but then the color just wows it out of this field. And so this is Jennifer Paganelli in her very beautiful signature style. Love this. Let's see what else is in here. Here's another one. Okay, look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh. So this is, look how pretty that works together. Those two work together. You've got those bright golds and pinks playing together right here. The print size, while this is really large right here, you can see how big it's going to be. This gets smaller. It's a smaller print, but it's pulling all those colors together so that they all just play together. You have these gorgeous pinks. You've got some purples in there, some of that really pretty periwinkle blue, the dark teal, navy right here, and then this golden here, which is going to play so nicely with these pinks and the golds and yellows. So you can see how pretty those play together. So this, oh goodness. Okay, let's see. Oh, a purple. I know. Look how beautiful this purple is. I love it. Love how pretty this is right here. You've got these purples playing into it, and you can't see it too well on here, but this pink leans a little bit towards purple. So it looks really good with this. Like, it's not fighting with it at all. Look at it with this. This makes that purple pop out of this print. Look how beautiful this is. And dots, kind of spots. There's no lines to it, so you don't have to worry about keeping your little dots in a straight row, keeping your ducks in a row. You don't have to worry about that. This is just gorgeous, and it's playing so nicely with that purple right there. Look at the size of this for comparison. Again, you can see the 5-inch size right here of the florals, and then you get into the 3-inch size and you can see how small it is in the 1-inch size right here. This is going to be some gorgeous EPP. I can tell you that right now. This is going to be gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's see what else I got. Are y'all enjoying this? I gotta have a thumbs up or a yay or a heart. Yay, she likes it over here. Yay. I gotta have something. Keep me going, ladies and gentlemen. Keep me going. What else do I have? Oh, 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 oh. I don't wanna go. Oh, 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 oh. However that song went. West Palm Beach, part of the same line. Look at that. I know, I do. She's off at school, otherwise she'd be singing with me. I know. Noelle. She answers to Nicole because everybody calls her that, so she answers to that too. No, it's okay. I would say you're 90% normal that everybody else does. So look at this with the pretty pheasants. Again, you can see it and you say, well, that's a really traditional print by itself. But when you look at the colors, you've got this navy with this fuchsia on top of it. Beautiful. Pineapple right here. Then you've got, it looks like maybe water chestnuts or something like that. The pheasant. It looks like wallpaper, right? It looks like something you would see as wallpaper. So pretty. And you've got these leaves like this, pomegranates right there growing. I mean, oh, look how pretty. Maybe they're not pomegranates. I say they are, but maybe not. Look how pretty that is right there. So gorgeous. Of course, you're going to put this with, look at this. Love it. Love it. Let's put it with this one. Okay, love it. It makes that purple pop out on here. And there isn't even, it's not a real purple, it's a purpley pink, but man, it makes it look like purple, doesn't it? Because you've just got the right mix of colors in with it. And look at that. Oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. This dark teal back here is going with this dark teal. You've got that hot pink, that fuchsia working right there. This is just tying it all together. It is so pretty. You've got some great size right here. You can get the whole pheasant. Look at this whole pheasant. You can see it right there. You can even get it in the 3-inch size, although it is going to cut off some of its tail. You can get the pineapple in here. You can do a little bit of fussy cutting if you wanted to and put it on an angle if you wanted to. So pretty. And then you have the little 1-inch size, which would hold these little buds if you wanted to just focus on a bud, or maybe just the little bird's face. Look how cute that is, the little pheasant face. Love this. Love it. Are y'all liking these? I think you should. I think you should. We'll have them loaded into the system maybe by the end of the day. Well, how did you know what they were?
I've been putting them in as you've been showing them, so they are available.
Okay, can we have a huge round of applause for Debbie, who did not know what was in the box, but has been putting it in while I've been showing you all.
They're in there, and I hear the link.
She is the little overachiever over here.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to make my mom watch this video.
Yes, you should. Okay, that's not one. This is not one. Oh. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all need to show some love to Debbie. Tell me what you think, because like, man alive, how did she get this in there so fast? And you know what? Look at the, oh my gosh, look at the selvages. They have fun stuff on there. Look at this. Look at this. These gorgeous fuchsia roses. You know who hasn't seen this? Christina. And you know who's going to come over here to snag it? Christina. And Kathy, I know. I said, Christina hasn't seen it. You are going to flip. Look how gorgeous. This is Jennifer Paganelli. Look at her stuff.
Oh, well, these are my kind of colors. Deep, rich.
I know.
Beautiful
Look how
colors.
gorgeous. Look how beautiful these are
They're
together.
gorgeous. Oh, beautiful.
Now, if Kathy were here, she'd also be coveting this already.
Yeah.
She'd be trying to get it. Look how gorgeous that is.
Just beautiful.
It is
I am
abs-
so into that color right now. That
I know.
magenta
yes.
color.
Mm-hmm. Look how pretty it looks. Just those together. Oh my gosh. This is Jennifer Paganelli. Again, her stuff is absolutely gorgeous. Look how beautiful.
Yeah, the colors are just beautiful. Love it.
Oh, I want to go home and make something right now.
I know. I'm like,
I want to make something.
brain is working here.
We have one lady who says she doesn't want to go home, and I say we have a whole room you can sit back there and sew, And we have a witness protection program. We will say anybody who's looking for you, we've never seen her before. We have no idea where she's at. She spends no money here. Look how beautiful these are. So this is Jennifer Paganelli, and this line is called West Palm Beach. It's on the website already. You just have to type in West Palm Beach, or knowing Miss Debbie, she already, knowing, there she is. Knowing Miss Debbie, she already has it in the system. Look how gorgeous this is. Absolutely gorgeous. To get an idea of this print size, look at that print size. That's 5-inch right there. So you have a lot of room to grab the whole image. Look at that beautiful orange. Here is a 3-inch size. You've got room for that, and your 1-inch size. So the 1-inch gets pretty small, but you can grab some of that if you like to do some EPP. You know what else this would be really pretty using is collage. If you've got these colors going on, collage would also look really pretty with that. I love these colors. I love the bright, strong color, the orange and the golds and the blues. It's absolutely beautiful. This is Jennifer Paganelli, West Palm Beach. So I think I have a couple of more things. Hold on. I do. Ooh. So this is a fat quarter bundle for West Palm Beach. And this looks like, it doesn't say how many are in here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It says 21. I counted 21. So you can see she did multiple colorways. I stayed focused in the kind of the stronger blues with one out of the pink, one out of the, here we go, out of the gold, one out of the purple. I didn't get any green, no. But I did bounce over to the dark teals. So there's more colorways in here. She's got 4 of them. She's got these dark teal right here, then green, then the yellow, gold, and pink right there, then the pinks and the purples and blues right here. This is a fat quarter bundle. If you just want a piece of all of it, then you're going to have to fight me for it because I want it too. I love this. This is just a really beautiful line. And this is West Palm Beach by Jennifer Paganelli. And yes, it's available now because Debbie already put it in the system because she is just cool that way. She keeps me in line, ladies. She keeps me in line. So this is another one. Hi, Libby. That's okay that you're late. It doesn't matter. You're here anyhow. And you can always go back and watch this later when you feel like it. Sometimes I watch them when I'm sitting at my table sewing, or if I'm doing computer work, I watch all the videos I missed during the day. So look at that. Okay, so what else do I have in this box? Because I see something big. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think this is Okay. Did somebody say our sound was out?
Taylor fixed it.
Taylor said the sound was out. Okay. Now, Jinx Stevens said lost sound. She's trying to hear it.
It's working now.
Okay, I think it should be working now. So we should be okay. I'm not sure what I did. I'm sure it was whatever I did. I know it was me, even though I try not to. So we've got this gorgeous 108 right here. Again, this is with Jennifer Paganelli's line called West Palm Beach. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I saw something else in my box. And I want to see what this something else is. Because I think I remember,
But it is soft. Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what this is? I'm so excited about this. This is fabric that you can use as a binding. You can use this as binding. I love it. So we've got two of them. We've got the blue and navy, no, navy and purple. And then this is navy and green. You can use it as a binding, but you don't have to. You can use it any way you want. But this is designed as a binding fabric. You might remember when I showed you Art Gallery and their binding fabrics. Let me show you this one. Look how fun this is. And you might be like, what do you mean it's a binding? You have a couple of different ways you can cut this, okay? I might have to cut a piece to show you. I'm going to take the blue one because it shows a little bit better. You can cut straight down because see, this runs the length. So you don't have to do a whole lot of piecing. You're just going to join your ends like you normally do with the binding. And then you're going to cut. You can use it just like this, where the binding is right there, right? Here's your binding. You can use it like that. Or if you cut this way, down the line. This is by Deborah Fisher, and her company is Fish Museum and Circus. Really cool lady. I met her at Market last year. So what you do with this is you would fold it like this, okay? And then when you fold it in half, you have that binding right there with the little tiny, with the green little loops. See it? It would be on both sides. Or if you have the blues like this, okay, there's your blues folded in half. There's your binding, just this one. Don't look at this. Just this right here. There's your binding right there. Isn't that cute? Isn't that fun? I love to have a fun binding. Or if you do it halvesies, we'll go like this. You can cut it like this, where you have one binding color on one side right there. See that one? One side right there. And the other side would be the brown with the green. How fun is this? I love this. I love when my bindings have as much personality as my quilt. And you know I love my black and white bindings on everything. But I do love to play with these also and kind of zhuzh it up a little bit just to make it fun and unexpected. I think that's kind of fun how you can play with the quilts. They don't have to be all one way. There's no certain rules, certainly not in my store. I love to mix up colors and designs and stuff. That's why I am not your mama's quilt store, because I am going to find some fun colors. Our ladies here love playing with the colors and stuff. So this is another fun one that is a type of binding, or you can just use it as regular fabric and make it with blocks. I think that's just great. So I've got that one in the blue and green, and then also the blue and purple. A lot of fun. So what else did I get in here? I know that there was something fun. I won't go through all of it right now. I know what this is. So this is somebody must have been looking for this. She just oohed and on over it. So this is by Riley Blake. And it is Fat Eights. And someone's very excited about it. I think these are great fun. I think I only got one bolt. I'm not sure. But look at this. These are Fat Eights. So what that means is that on a yard of fabric, you're going to get different prints on it. So here's a Fat Eighth. Here's a Fat Eighth. Here's a Fat Eighth. Here's a Fat Eighth.
We're gonna get 8 Fat Eights.
Mm-hmm. Here is a Fat Eighth. Here's one. Different one here. Different one here. So in a yard of fabric, you're going to get 8 different pieces, and they're all Fat Eighths. 8 different pieces. And there's going to be different ones on each yard. So it's running yardage, right? So it doesn't repeat until it gets to the next yard. So like this one, 2 Fat Eighths, 2 Fat Eighths. I love that.
Yeah.
And on the other side, 2 Fat Eighths and 2 Fat Eighths.
I like the way they've done squirrels on
I know,
and then-
a little bit of everything, right? So let me tell you something. This is going to go on the sale rack. It's going straight to my sale rack. It's going to run $8.99 a yard. There we go. And she wants it right there, ladies. We already sold some of it. Let me see if I got another one. I don't remember if I did or not. No, I think that's the only one I've got of that particular thing. Now, another one that I got that is kind of fun, and it always leans towards me because it's got the fun Day of the Dead and the Hispanic cultural icons on there. And I always think that's fun. And I remember, I don't know if Lori's still watching out there, but I remember when I wanted to buy this fabric and Lori and Teresa were like, no, you can't buy it. It's weird. It's scary. And I kept telling them, it'll sell, it'll sell, it'll sell. Well, you know what? Now that I started carrying it in the store, look how fun this is. Now that I started carrying it in the store, it sells so fast. It does, Lori and Teresa. Look at these fun little skulls right here, Day of the Dead. So these are just some of the little cultural icons for Day of the Dead. This would also be fun to make with the easy bags, the quick totes. This would be so much fun to make with it. So you've got these fun little Day of the Dead icons, very traditional Hispanic. This says Happy Hour Cafe. That's kind of cute. That's the only one I see words on. Oh, this one says kitty, kitty, kitty. But those are all dogs. Those aren't cats. Oh, because the dog is stealing the kitty's food. It says kitties. Look at these two. They're knitting right here. Look at that. They're knitting. That is so cute. This one is, oh, Happy Hour Cafe. They have their cafecita in the middle of the day. This is just a really, really cute one. you'll want to come in and get this. This is going straight to the sale rack also. You want to come in. We've got some pretty nice stuff going to the sale rack right now. We sure do. So this is everything I have today. You're going to switch. This is everything we have today. It was an hour and 20 minutes. I can't believe it. This was a long one today, but I hope you enjoyed everything I showed you. We had so much come in, and I just wanted to show it all to you because it is fun, especially that new fabric that we got in, some of the cell fabric we got in, and then some of the tools to just make your life easier for the day. If you are a foundation paper piecer, or you're sewing with milliner needles and you're tired of trying to thread it yourself, this one, right? Thank you for joining us today. I am Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and I hope we get to see you in the store sometime. And if not, then join us back next Wednesday at 1 o'clock for What's New Wednesday. Thank you. See you later. Bye.